Never fear, Ava is here. Today I'll share my top 3 favorite horror books. Bram Stoker, Dracula. This is where it all began. Not just the vampire myth, but the very architecture of Gothic horror. Jonathan Harker travels to Transylvania to finalize a real estate deal with a strange, noble client. And then, the counting of the doors, the absence of mirrors, the 3 women with red eyes. Stoker doesn't show you everything at once. He lets dread accumulate like dust in a forgotten crypt. What terrifies me most about Dracula isn't the fangs or the blood. It's the quiet invasion. He doesn't break down your door. He asks politely. He sends letters. He buys property next door. And before you know it, he owns you. A slow, elegant, deeply chilling masterpiece. Edgar Allan Poe, The Pit and the Pendulum. No one does psychological terror like Poe. This story has no monster, no ghost, no supernatural creature. Just a man, a darkened cell, a slowly descending blade. The narrator has been condemned during the Spanish Inquisition, and Poe traps you inside his mind as the walls close in, as the pendulum swings lower, as the rats crawl across his bound body. The horror is not what happens, it's the waiting, the certainty that something terrible is coming, and the exquisite torture of not knowing exactly when. Poe understood that the darkest place is not a dungeon. It's the human mind when hope begins to fade. This story is a short, perfect blade, straight to the chest. Anne Rice. The Vampire Lestat. If Dracula is the aristocrat and Poe is the torturer, Lestat is the rock star. Anne Rice reinvented the vampire for the modern world, not as a monster, but as a seductive, tormented, gloriously arrogant anti-hero. This book is Lestat's own confession, written with theatrical flair and unapologetic hunger. He is cruel, beautiful, selfish, and utterly captivating. What I love most is that Lestat doesn't want your pity. He wants your attention. He wants to dance on a stage, to be loved and feared in equal measure, to drink blood and play violin and laugh at the moon. The Vampire Lestat is horror wrapped in velvet, dripping with romance and rebellion. It made me fall in love with vampires all over again. 3 books. One gave us the original nightmare. One showed us that the scariest room is inside our own head. And one taught us that monsters can be beautiful, proud, and worth following into the dark. What keeps you up at night?